Well, when I think about studying abroad in Barcelona, I think the city itself is just incredible. There's such a unique and rich Catalan culture here it's different from Spanish culture. And I think that's what adds some of the mystique to the city. You're in Catalonia, you're not in Spain. There's history wherever you go. You get to see the city that Gaudi built. You get to walk down the street and see Sagrada Familia, or Casa Mila, Casa Bayo, Park Güell, just these famous architectural structures just right before your eyes all the time. It's such a diverse city. You get to meet people from all over the world. If you take classes at the different universities here in Barcelona, you get to meet students from so many different countries and make so many different friends. The opportunities to network and connect out here are absolutely amazing. The location's great. It's fairly centrally located in Europe, only a couple hours from the France border. It's pretty cheap to fly throughout Europe, or even go into northern Africa, go to Morocco. It's a great experience. The weather is great. I mean, you're right here on the beach. The weather is pretty nice throughout the year. I'm coming from the Midwest, and I have no complaints. It's perfect. The nightlife, I have no complaints in that department either. It never lets you down. There's always something to do out here. Barca football. You get to go to the Camp Nou, and I've been a Barca fan for 4 years, and it's one of the greatest experiences of my life. You get to see the largest football stadium in Europe, and you just get to see this best team in the world play it. That's what I think. What else? Talking about the program in general, the classes they're not too hard, but they're definitely informative, and you learn a lot. And they understand that you're here to study abroad, so they don't overload you. You definitely have time to go do your own thing. There's excursions throughout Spain, depending on the semester that you're here. You get to go to Madrid or Sevilla, San Sebastian, the Pyrenees Mountains. You get to travel throughout Spain and actually experience Spanish culture as well as Catalan culture. Even if you go to San Sebastian, you get to see the Basque culture in Basque Country. There's extracurricular opportunities. You get to play in the football league, soccer league. They have the different clubs you can join. There's tapas tasting. The food here is great. Tapas, paella. There's so many different things to try. And with such a diverse background, if maybe say you don't like the food, you can have any type of food you want. You can find it here in the city. There's always something to eat. On top of that, there's so many opportunities for you to do things here. You can volunteer. For me personally, this has been hands down the best experience of my life. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. The people that you meet, and the places that you see, and the experiences that you have, they're just entirely unique to you and your study abroad experience, and what you will remember while you're here. And if I could recommend anything, I'd recommend study abroad in Barcelona. This is the best city in the world.